What's up, my fellow cadets? Welcome back to Tales of Arise. Colonel Ribbit at your service. You know the drill. Okay, I've spent a lot of time on this game and some money to get him leveled up a bit more, and then I've just done a bunch of side quests because a lot of the side quests I was picking up, all the bosses were like level 50, and I was like at level 36, and I'm like, okay, gonna need to spend some time on that. There we go. Alphen is really cool, like orange glowy outfit. And then we have a chic Shion with her watering can weapon. I will now be her weapon forever. And then we have a cute, like, I want to call her the bouncy bunny look. I mean, like, come on. Cute. And then we have a more badass Dohalim. One of my favorite outfits. Like, this is just, that's law right there. And then a very sexy Kisara. So everything looks amazing. Very different to the original. And as you can see, yeah, I've got them all leveled up. My cat also wants attention.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Nace is not going to be happy.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Nope.
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
If only they knew.
I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Why don't you ask Doc?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for.
How
It
convenient.
mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. But there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Hmm.
All right.
I guess... Hmm.
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
We really have to go to a volcano.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Alright, are we done talking about the stupid owl? Like, I will be honest, I don't think the owl. And then I like that we're starting to like go back on
We've
ourselves.
reached our destination.
Like it's not quite a hallway game. I'm going, is it hallway or corridor? I can't remember.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Shut up, lol. Whoa. Is that... I don't remember this. God. This is where it all started.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Honestly, sounds a little lewd to me, but cool.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
I don't
get
know.
so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Okay. Whoa. This looks really cool.
Ugh, so hot.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
Are you gonna shoot at me? Some sort of golem? I mean, I said some sort of golem, but I didn't mean one that big! Whoa!
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
It doesn't have... It doesn't... This is like the big bird. It doesn't have a bloody thing.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me?
What am I supposed to do
Do you
here?
even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Dougal?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it. Eat dirt.
Don't mind if I do.
I never miss.
Can't get out of this! I can carve through armor!
Will this help?
Field.
Captivity!
Like that hurts. You get the gist.
Tend to be the best motivation. Fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Magic is there.
Grateful.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. In a vine,
You too.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! It's over!
It looks like you got this one covered.
You're finished!
Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Here I come! Burn in hell! Captivity!
anything in armor is all mine!
I never miss. There you go. Don't let up.
Can't get out of this! Armor won't save you!
Go. One more.
I'll face you!
Astral energy.
Dance on the wind!
Power of water.
Wide open!
It won't escape me!
You picked the wrong fight!
Photon. Raging cascade.
Fury!
Lightning. In here.
I can carve through armor!
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here come more.
You'll just have to keep fighting. In a bind,
An astral voice?
That's my shield.
Shut him down!
Kisara, go for it.
prepare to crumble!
Never have I been so popular.
Nothing gets by me.
Don't suffer in silence.
Arts of being interrupted.
This is looking good!
If it's in the
Forgive
sky,
me.
it's
This
mine.
is my fault.
Dance on the wind!
I'll bring
Oh boy.
Arch shield. Reflect my watch.
Another incantation ruined.
I owe you one.
Can this work? Know where that came from.
Dance on the wind!
Let me help.
The abyss of secret for us a path!
There shall not be. Those are impressive skills. They took a lifetime to master. Then I'll have to keep training.
Cure!
This one's mine.
Oh boy.
Close one.
gonna fight me yourself now?
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
I never miss!
Can't get out of this! Shattering the pieces!
Don't mind if I do!
Attack time!
Here's a healing orb! Lightning extend! First aid!
Shall not be
One more time!
Azure Storm! Flash! A thrilling performance!
Here's evil!
Azure Storm!
Seal!
Not today!
Here comes! Don't mind if I do!
Not good!
By the power of blood! Don't mind if I do!
Denied!
Take this!
Anything
Raise
normal
a
is all
storm!
Shining supernova!
Azure Storm! Take this!
Whoa! It's weakened!
I don't know what.
This ends!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Take this!
Air thrust! In the sky is mine! Where are you going? Dance in the wind! Air thrust! A whirling struggle.
Doesn't let you stand back up. This is ridiculous.
Winds of heaven! First force! Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death to biz. I'll bring you back from I'll bring you back from death to biz.
Here I come!
I'll bring you back from do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death to biz.
Ready and raring! Now you see what I can do!
Leave the chargers to
Here's
me!
a healing orb! First aid! Primed and ready! Where are you going? Far enough!
Try harder! Take this!
Holy land!
Front!
Stand between do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Radiant flame! Here, my healing! Who wants to die next? A whirling
Burn in hell!
You must be tired of building. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on our side.
Don't mind if I do! Think again!
No more playing nice!
Here I go! Blah, blah, blah! That's it!
Resonate with the aura!
Sounds in the sky! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Benediction light.
First
I
aid!
owe you one.
It's about
Alright, well, let's get a little bit more,
strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Ow!
Ready and raring!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
Okay, here I go.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alphen!
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down!
Wait, that was it? That's a bit disappointing, if I'm gonna be honest.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Oh. Ooh, incineration wave.
what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
"3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals."
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
I feel like this is a, you know, no turning back situation. Like, I've thought this before. I've thought that I was about to finish the game. But I think this is it now. I think this is... I mean, we're going into space. This has got to be it. So, one last snack for the road. Alright then. Well, this is Colonel Ribbit signing out.